Hi, I'm Josette, your Jamberry Nail Consultant. I'm going to show you how I personally put on my jams. And the methods that are used are the baggy method and the hairspray method. They're most commonly called those. And let me go over to my nails so I can show you how I put them on. Alright, so the first thing that I do is I wash my hands to get all the oils off. I use dish soap, and that's usually the best way to do it. And then I have put on the Jamberry Strengthening Base Coat on here. And I think that this does really help keep my jams on and they stick better. And after that, I am going to put alcohol on my nails. I just spray it on a cotton swab right here, and then I will wipe it on the nails that I am going to be doing. So I put it on top of the strengthening coat, and it doesn't really do anything. It just cleans it off. I already put it on this thumb. I also sprayed hairspray on it before I put on my jam. I use any kind of hairspray, and I just actually wait till it dries up, and I'll put it on this one so it will be ready for when I do it. And I turned on my Jamberry heater here. I don't know if you could see it. And I actually just put it in front, have it dry. Make sure that the hairspray is fairly dry on your nail or the Jamberry will slip off. So since that is already ready on this thumb, let me show you how I put them on. So the two Jamberry types I'm going to be putting on is the Sugar Plum, and this is the matte, I don't really know how to pronounce that word, and the Sweet Symphony, which is one of my favorites. So this is my thumb right here. As you can see that I cut it, because with my thumb you can see it's not very curved, it's kind of straight towards that end, so it works better if I actually cut it a little bit so it fits my nail. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut it in the middle. And let me put my heater on. Alright, so I'm going to take my orange stick and grab it like that. And I heat it up just by a little bit. As you can see, it just starts to curl a little bit, makes it a little more flexible. And then I just place it on my nail. And then I just lightly push it on. And I take the extra off. You could tell it's still a little bit bumpy, but I will fix that in a second. So I just place it like that. Make sure everything is aligned. And then I smooth all the main bumps out. And before I heat it again, I actually get a baggie, just a Ziploc bag, and I wrap it around like so, and I put it in front of the heater. You could kind of feel it just kind of heat everything up, and it gets a better seal. And I just keep it here for just a few seconds. I don't really put it on that long. And that's how it looks. Super pretty. And I actually do all the rest of my nails, which I will do a few more just so you can see it again. This time I will do my pinky. No, I'm going to do my ring finger with this one. And also, as you can see, my nails are a little bit more U-shaped at the bottom. So sometimes the Jamberries are a little bit too wide at the end. So as you can see on this one, I made it more U-shaped to fit my finger. So I'm going to go ahead and cut this one in half. Well, maybe not totally in half, because I know that I don't need the whole thing on there. Oh, and let me go ahead and wipe it with the alcohol. Make sure it's clean. And do the hairspray. I want to get my computer, and I'll heat it up in the heater just so the hairspray. And you can tell that the hairspray makes your nails a little bit more sticky when I put on my wrap. I felt it before, and I don't know what the science is behind it, but I know that my brother-in-law says that he used to put it on his architect pictures, and it made everything stay better. So there's some kind of science to it. I'm not sure what it is. So I have my wrap here. I took it off. I'm going to heat it up there just so it gets a little bit flimsy, and heat my nail up. And I am going to, is this the right? Yeah, I am going to place it on there. That's good. And this one, I made a little bit smaller because I'm actually going to plan on layering it. And that's how you can see on my previous manicure, I had the gold pinstripe on my ombre that's turple purple. And I actually make them a little bit smaller so there's a little gap there, and I'll put a bigger one on top of it so it kind of seals better. Oh, so I love how that looks. Okay, so I'm going to cut off the extra and get my baggie and put it on the heater. Oh, let me put that closer. Just for a little bit. And you can see that one stuck on really, really well. And it curls. I took off the excess because it curls under your nail, which is what you want. And then once you do all of them, you'll file the extra off and they will be all finished. So let me go ahead and finish a little bit more of these so you can kind of get more of what you're supposed to do. This is my middle finger. Get that extra off. Clean my nail with the alcohol, hairspray, get that dry. Let's see, just do my middle finger. Alright, get that all dry there. And at first, you kind of have to practice just because it's just like doing nail polish. You have to just kind of practice at it before, so you don't get your whole finger. This way it becomes second nature doing it this way. And I love my Jamberries. They stay on for so long, and I could clean the house and not have to worry about them chipping. And I cannot get these designs even at the nail salon. You really, I mean, who's going to be able to do a flower like that, right? So this is just some awesome nail wraps that everybody can use, and it's for all kind of nail types. So I got that on there, and let me get that extra off. Get my baggie, get my heater so you can see. And you want to pull it tight. I don't know if I mentioned that before, but you want to pull it tight just so it gets all the wrinkles out. That was the biggest problem that I had, was it always wrinkled. It looked good at first, and then a couple hours later it will wrinkle, and that just really bugged me. And the thing with me, even with nail polish, is that I would always start chewing it off. If one thing was wrong with it, I would always start taking it off, and always had to have a perfect manicure. And this is what it does, is that it keeps everything nice and perfect. Make sure you can see it there. Alright, so let me finish this up real quick. I'll do the rest of my hand so you can see all of them, and you can see me file them off there. Let's see, let's do the pinky. And get that dry. Alright. And I'm going to also show you how I cut my pointer finger out, because I forgot to pre-cut that, so you can see how I cut mine. Some people use the tape method, where they'll put a piece of tape on your finger and you get a pen and you trace over it, but that's not really how I do it. I just kind of cut it because I don't want to get a piece of tape and do all that stuff. And I could cut a U shape pretty well, so I don't really need tape for that kind of thing. So I will get that off right here. Put that extra there. What I like about this is that you'll see I'll have a lot of extra, and I'm planning on doing tips with them, which I think will be ridiculously cute. And hopefully I'll do a video on that. Here's my heater. Just wait, do a little dance, check out the view out the window, and there's that one there. And here is how let me fix this one. This is how I cut my nail. Let's see if you can see it. Let me turn off my heater. It's hot today. Even though it's Washington, it's a hot day, which is kind of weird. So, mine is more U-shaped, so I'm just going to cut the edge here. I'm not too picky with it. I just don't like little pointy parts to it, so I just like to cut it. So I just lift it up to on the side. Some people cut this whole nail out, like just cut like that, and then they cut that part with the plastic as well. But I'm okay with just lifting it up and just cutting it like this. You can do it whichever way you want. It really doesn't matter as long as it gets cut the right fit to your nail, and you don't get oils on the back of it, or it's gonna bubble up or it's gonna come off. So just make sure you don't touch the back where this adhesive is. Alright, so see how it's more U-shaped compared to the one on top? Let me adjust it. I don't like how it looks. This one's a little bit too fat. Alright, okay, so let me do my last nail there. Wipe it with the alcohol, hairspray. What I do all the time is I put too much hairspray. You just want a little sprinkle. You don't want to drown your finger with hairspray. And let me cut this last one out here. Sorry, I got the sniffles. I think it's the heater, and I don't know. I have the sniffles. I don't know why. Didn't have it 10 minutes ago before the video. So here I am heating it up. Sorry. Forget with the camera. I'm doing this on my laptop, so I can't really see myself doing this. I have to, it's not really like a regular video camera, so if you can bear with me. Sorry that I'm shaky. I think I'm hungry. As you guys know, I'm a mom, so I am hungry all the time. Okay, so you could see I messed up a little bit. What's nice about this is that even if you mess up, you can still lift it up and fix it. It's not going to really do anything harmful to it, because once you heat it up and you do the bagging method, it's totally fine. Let me get this extra here. Alright, baggie, heater. Without me talking, this usually only takes me a few minutes. This is maybe my 5th. I don't know. I have no idea how many jam cures I've done, but I've done good enough, and now it's just second nature, and it's just something that I love to do. So, turn that off. Let me go back so you can see my face, and I can see my face, and I can show you what I'm doing. So I did all of them. You can see that. And I'm just going to file the extra off. I like to put the top coat on because I think it helps. I don't know why, but what I realized about Jamberry is that even their lacquers and their top coat, bottom coat, they dry really fast, and faster than regular nail polish for some. I don't know. I know that one time I put it on and I went to bed, and I'm so used to having my hair marks on my nail polish, and this one didn't, so it's really awesome that I like. And I put the top coat on my jams, but I don't know how I'm going to do it on the Matty, I don't know, that one, because I don't want it to be shiny, and I got the ultra shiny top coat, so I think I'm going to have to buy that Matty top coat. Gosh, if somebody knows how to say that word, please tell me how to say it, because I have no idea, and I don't feel like Googling it on how to say those words. So I just filed these off. And And even with people with short nails, see, my nails are not that long. It's just, you're just filing the Jamberry part off. You don't want to file your nail down. Even though with me, I do need to file my nails because they're kind of uneven right now. So, I hope this helps anyone. If you guys have questions on how to do it, just message me. My website is josette.jamberrynails.net. And you could also add me on Facebook if you're not already my friend, which I hope you are. And I have a specific Facebook business page too you can like. Alright, I think they're all good. Cute. Like them. I'll probably put on this top coat here. Jamberry top coat on the shiny ones. And I'm probably going to order the matte ones so I can put on the matte ones because I do like how they look. If you can see those all good. See, there's no bubbles. And if I want to, for some reason I ridiculously messed up, which I did when I first put them on, I have this tool, and I saw this on another video. You just put it on the heater when it gets hot, and you just press it down, and that really helps. That helped me a lot. Now I'm kind of pro, so not too bad, but they do look pretty awesome. So thank you for watching. Bye.